When it comes to home canning, we recommend that you use tested recipes in order to end up with a safe product. And there are many resources that we can recommend to you that have reliable results, and they've been tested so that you can be assured that you're making a safe product at home. So I've brought along several examples. As far as universities and the USDA are concerned, the USDA has a publication called The Complete Guide to Home Canning. So this talks about pressure canning and water bath canning, goes through talking about canning vegetables, meats, tomato products, fruits, jams and jellies, and many other products. A similar publication to that is this one here called So Easy to Preserve. This is published by the University of Georgia Extension Service, and they also take care of the USDA Complete Guide to Home Canning. So what's in that publication is also in here, and they have freezing and drying instructions. Many universities, including us here at Kansas State University, we have publications that we offer at no charge to the public, and these are just three of the examples. This one is on canning peaches, this one is on canning beans, green beans, and this one is on canning tomatoes and preserving them. And they also have freezing instructions so that you have that alternative to preserve your food. Commercially, there are several resources that provide good recipes. The Ball Company has been around for over 100 years, and they have some really great resources that really have a wide variety of recipes in it. Their latest publication is this one. It's the Ball Blue Book, and it has over 500 recipes in here, and their companion book is called The Complete Book of Home Preserving, and there's 400 recipes in this book. So just in recipes alone, there's at least almost 1,000 recipes here that you can get good tested recipes so that you can make safe products at home. Now, to make the canning process even easier, Ball also has these prepackaged mixes, such as this one, which is used to make bread and butter pickles. And all you have to do is add the cucumbers and some vinegar and some water, and you add the mix to it, and you follow their directions on the back of the package, and you can make bread and butter pickles with this. With this type of packaging, you can make only 2 quarts if you wanted to, if you only had enough cucumbers just to make 2 quarts, or you can make up to 13 quarts with this entire product. So this gives you some flexibility on depending on how much produce you have to start with. Another example is of packaged mixes is from the Mrs. Wages Company, and they have a wide variety of mixes. So I've got a few here. One is dill pickles. This is a hot salsa. Here's a pickled vegetable, and here's a pickled beets. And again, all you have to do is add the produce that's called for on the back of the package. So for example, on this one, this is pickled beets. And so you just need some beets, some horseradish, vinegar, sugar, red onions, and then the package of mix, and then follow their instructions. And that's the important thing about these packaged mixes. Follow their instructions. Do not alter any of the ingredients that are called for, because if you do, then you're going to alter the acid content of that product, and it could be unsafe in the end because you've changed the acidity, and you have probably altered the texture of how the heat goes through that jar. So you want to follow their instructions. Same thing on any of these other recipes. For example, if you're making a salsa recipe out of one of these books, you do not want to add any extra ingredients such as corn or black beans or something like that to give it a little extra color, a little extra flavor before you can those products. You're adding low acid foods to that. You've changed the makeup of that entire salsa mixture, which changes the acid content. It's going to change how the heat goes through the jar. It's better, much better, to wait and add those kinds of ingredients when you're ready to serve them. So make up a good tested recipe out of one of these resources, and then when you're ready to serve them, then you can add any of your extra ingredients to dress them up and add some flavor to those products.